Good evening, fans, and welcome to the Lady Beaverbrook Gymnasium here in Fredericton, New Brunswick. Friday evening basketball, Maritime Women's Basketball Association, looking at the visiting Port City Fog in town to take on the home court Fredericton Freeze. Port City comes in 1-0 on the season, having won last Friday at home. Game played in TD Station over the Miramichi Hurricanes. Courtney Thompson led the Fog in scoring with 16, Kaylee Kilpatrick 12, Erin Ingalls 11, and Rachel Farwell 10 for the Fog. Hurricanes get 18 out of Lauren Rainford and 7 each from Abby Miller and Alexa Rancourt. The Freeze, they are 1-1 on the season, one at home last Friday. Game played at the Curry Center, just across the parking lot here, against the Mystics. That was an 81-61 game. Katie Daly led the Freeze in scoring with 17, Katie Butts 15, Bailey Russell 13. And it was Lindsay Black, Kelsey McLaughlin, each with 13 for the Mystics. Allie Berry 14. That was the Freeze victory, and the Freeze lost the very next day on the road at the Miramichi Hurricanes. And what a game that was Sunday afternoon in Miramichi. It was 77-70 for the home court Hurricanes. Freeze were led by Allie McCarthy with 20, Bailey Russell with a dozen, and Katie Butts with 11. Lauren Rainford 18 in back-to-back games for the Hurricanes. Abby Miller 10 and Bailey Black 12 for the Hurricanes. Port City starting lineup announced, and what a talented starting five it is for Port City. Pick up the Fredericton starters right now. Number 8, Katie Daly, former UNB player, is Daly. Sister Robbie Daly, 2 years at SMU, 3 years at Dow for Robbie. With a guard at 5'10". 6'2" Katie Butts. 3 seasons at UNB now for Katie. Allie McCarthy, who played at the University of Ottawa last year. A couple years at North Dakota, the Fighting Hawks prior to that. And Bailey Russell, another Ottawa GG, 5'9" guard. The starting five for the Freeze. I have the national anthem here. And I'll give you the starters for the Fog. Great rendition of the anthem, as always, by Kathleen Jones. Starting five for the Port City Fog. And I'm sure I'll go over these bios as we read the game, but what a starting five this is. Guard Courtney Thompson, 5 seasons at Dalhousie. Rachel Farwell, TMU Bold, U Sport National Champion Erin Ingalls, 3 years at UNB out of St. George. Ryan McKenzie at the Glace Bay, Nova Scotia CBU. Outstanding three-point shooter. as well as last year's league MVP, Kaylee Kilpatrick, 6'4" center for the UNH. She gets the tip there, but it is into the hands of the Freeze as Allie McCarthy controls. Katie Daly for Katie Butts, baseline jumper. First two goes to Katie Butts and the Freeze. Your officials for this one, Miss Chantal Rochon, Mr. Dan Wilton, and Mr. Dave Gallagher. Into the post for Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick can't answer. Rebound into the hands of Russell. Bailey Russell, great opening weekend. Stops, pops, three. Rebound Farwell. Mackenzie Ryan on the roundout. Has Ingles on the wing. And Ryan goes right down Broadway, but can't get the layup to go down. Off for Katie Daly. Daly kicks for Russell for the open three. That one is good. 5-0 Freeze. We've played just about a minute. Some good looks for Fredericton in this one. Kilpatrick looks to answer with three. Front rim. Rebound Farwell. Inside Ingles, and it's going to be a foul on Allie McCarthy. Her first. Team's first. Foul on the entry pass. Freeze sporting their black jerseys this evening. Port City in the road grays. Looking inside again. Nice entry pass, no foul given. Outlet for Allie McCarthy. Nice look inside for Bailey Russell, who finds Katie Butts. Outside for Allie McCarthy, who makes just a two. Says official Chantal Rochon. You see the nice kick outside. Toes on the line. .7-0 Freeze. Courtney Thompson back rim. Katie Butts collects the rebound. Kelly Kilpatrick in the front court. Numbers here for the Freeze, and it's Butts with the score and make it 9-0. Early timeout. Coach Madeline Belding and the Port City Fog. The Freeze are flying here in the early going. 9-0 run to start this one. 8:07 to go in the first quarter. Nice look into the Freeze huddle. Coach Kevin Daly, with his charge, he's pretty happy with the way they've started. Take a run through of these Port City starters again. All Courtney Thompson did in her 5 seasons was put up just about 1,500 points. CIS first team All-Canadian, AOS MVP, AOS first team All-Star, AOS second team All-Star, AOS rookie team, and DAL team MVP 2 times. Rachel Farwell has mentioned 3 trips to the Final 8, national champion 1 time. OUA second team All-Star. Erin Ingles, breakout season last year for the Fog here and led to another breakout at UNB this year. Ryan McKenzie out of Glace Bay High School and CBU, 1885 games there. 6 all-time in the AOS in threes with 160 made in 95 games. AOS first team, second team, rookie team, AOS tourney champ, all-star, CBU team MVP. Just an outstanding starting 5 here for the Fog. You can bet this 9-0 lead won't last long. And there it is, a 3-pointer made by Mackenzie Ryan. That's why she's up on that list of the all-time scorers from three-point land in the AOS. Butts already has a couple early buckets. Ball knocked away on the floor, picked up. And that is Ingles ahead for Ryan again. Kilpatrick thought about stepping into 3. Instead, she'll drive in, soft off the rim, but it doesn't fall. Rebound, Robbie Daly. Now Katie Butts on the dribble with Allie McCarthy. McCarthy outside for Butts for 3. That one goes down for Katie Butts. What a start for Katie. 7 early points here. Freeze up 9-12-3. Kenzie Ryan loses a handle. Picked up by Katie Daly, and all kinds of numbers for the Freeze. Kilpatrick will give the foul on the Butts lay-in. Send Katie to the line 4-2. First sub of the game will be Port City Fog. Woodstock's Kyla Carr checks in. For Kaylee Kilpatrick. And Jenny Enqua set to check in for Katie Butts after the free throws. Katie makes the first. Unofficially 8 points to start this game for Katie in just over 3 minutes of play. Make it 9. And here is Jenny Enqua. She will come in. And immediately be matched against Kyla Carr. Ryan directs traffic for Thompson. Thompson kicks. Farwell, Ingalls. Pass right into the hands of Katie Daly. Katie Daly on the drive. He's going to be fouled by Mackenzie Ryan. Up off the bench quickly is McKinley Bezanson for the Fog. Check in for Mackenzie Ryan. And checking in now for the Freeze is Amanda Russell, making her return to this court. Debut here, regular season debut for the Freeze. And wait till I get an opportunity to read you the resume of Amanda Russell, one of the best players in UNB history all time. I think over 1,600 points in a UNB jersey, and played right here in this gym before they moved across the court. Another triple made by Fredericton. 18-3 in the early going for the Freeze. That'll get Kilpatrick back off the bench to check back in. Carr against Enqua, nowhere to go there, outside for Thompson. Thompson, nice give and go and kick out. That's a shooter open Farwell. It's going to go down more times than not. You give Farwell a shot like that. But it's the Freeze on the run again. Katie Daly against Bezanson. Katie Daly gets the rock to the rim but can't get the shot down. Rebound ripped away by Farwell. Bezanson for Carr from 15. Pass just a little bit behind Katie Daly. And that's going to go out of bounds. Jane Boyle checks in for the Freeze. Kilpatrick checks back in for the Fog. So the Freeze 3 deep on the bench here already. And Amanda Sharp is going to check Kaylee Kilpatrick. This is going to be a fun matchup to watch here. Bezanson gets a step on Daly, can't get the shot to go down. Fighting for the rebound is Carr, but it's into the hands of Boyle for Daly. McCarthy running the wing. Katie Daly launches. Oh, a little banker, a little excuse me shot there from Katie Daly. Didn't mean that. Goes in anyway. A little board and cord on a Friday night. The inside for Kilpatrick, nice finish. Enqua on the outside, inside the post for Russell. Amanda Russell called for the 3-second violation. And Bastion checks in for Katie Daly. A little over halfway through this first quarter. The Freeze already with 20 spot on the board. What an outstanding start for the Freeze. Ingalls for Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick turnaround from 18. Left it just a bit short. Rebound Boyle off for McCarthy. McCarthy, 2 is too long into the hands of Kilpatrick. Thompson for Kilpatrick. That 3 doesn't go. Rebound Enqua. Up for Bastion. Boyle on the outside. Russell, baseline jump shot for 2. Put Amanda Russell in the scorebook. First 2 points here in the Maritime Women's Basketball Association. 3 subs set for the Fog. Mazanson on the drive. Nice little finish off the window. Ali McCarthy for 3, and that's in as well for the Freeze. Thompson against Boyle. Oh, nice move, Courtney Thompson. Bastion on the spin, back 16-footer, Jenny Enqual off the back rim, Russell on the rebound. And Bastion for 3, that one too strong. Aaron Ingalls collects a carom over to the front court with Courtney Thompson. Kilpatrick hands off to Ingalls. Thompson with 5 to shoot. Back outside, Bezanson now 2 to shoot. Finds rim, but it's into the hands of the Freeze, and we're off and running. Russell again. Nice dish from Ann Baston. Carr operates high post, Bezanson. Rebound, McCarthy. Good pickup by Aaron Ingalls to slow McCarthy down. And takeaway by Aaron Ingalls. Nice quick hand by Ingalls. Ingalls on a push against 3 black jerseys. Draws the foul, will shoot 2. 3 Fog set to check in here. Foul goes on. Jenny Enqua, number 14. Sub will be for the shooter as well, so let's reset the lineups here. Russell, Eva Tamwine, Jane Boyle, Leah Travers, and Bastion for the Freeze. And for the Fog, 13's Ali Dunnett, who just checked in. Katie Kilpatrick, 18 on the line, is Ingalls. Ingalls will sub out, though, as Danielle Alexander out of Woodstock and Mount A checks in. McKinley Bezanson and Mackenzie Ryan are the other Fog members on the court. Freeze by 17, minute 40 to go. First quarter, what a great quarter. Leah Travers jammed that one in the corner of the rim ahead for Alexander against Russell. Great defense. Kilpatrick gets the rebound but can't get the putback to go over Travers. Travers clears the second rebound. Freeze to the front court for Tamwine. Back for Bastion. Tricky step there for Ann Bastion, and she gets the floater to go for 2 more. Launched there by Ali Dunnett. Dunnett out of Sussex, New Brunswick, King's Edge Hill School, and Ontario Tech Ridgebacks of the OUA. Russell against Alexander. It's a patented move from Amanda Russell. Just a little too strong off the glass. Good defense by Danielle Alexander. And what an ACAA playoffs, that Alexander had in Holland College. Just an incredible run through those playoffs for Alexander. Certainly the best Mountie on the court in their last game. Tamwine now against Alexander. Russell, another 18-footer for Amanda Russell. Final 10 seconds of the quarter, the Freeze up by a big number here. That's a nice take by Ryan, but just can't get it to go down. Second to go. Boyle's going to have to launch one. Would not have counted. We're going to end the first quarter. 31-13 for the Freeze. That is a big number in the first for the Freeze. Freeze need to keep playing that way the whole game, need to keep their focus. This is a talented Port City squad. You can bet that they're going to work their way back into this one. Take just a real quick break. I'll be back with the second quarter. Hi fans, welcome back to the Lady Brook Gymnasium. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Women's Basketball Association. Powered this evening by Aurora Productions. Great work by Aurora. And thanks to the sponsors that make this happen. League sponsors, Royale, Medavie, Cushman Wakefield, and ALC, new sponsor on board, ALC Proline, Atlantic Lottery Corp. Thanks for joining, and of course the large number of free sponsors, Rocket Print, Blueberries New Brunswick, Domino's Gemtech, Credit Union, Molson Coors this season on board, Valley Graphics, TRL Solutions, and Capital Region Service Commission, to name but a few. Thanks for the support all season long here. League doesn't happen without you. Going to be Fog ball here to start quarter two. Fog will start the quarter almost as they ended it. Thompson, Kilpatrick, Alexander, Ryan, and Dunnett. For the Freeze, Katie Butts, Eva Tumwine, Ali McCarthy, Bailey Russell, and Katie Daly. Ryan was looking for Dunnett. Bailey Russell there to knock it away. Ryan for Dunnett. Dunnett over 9 points a game. There's Ryan for the second three. You can see why Mackenzie Ryan, one of the best all time in the AUS at the 3-point shot. Off for Katie Butts. Inside, Eva Tumwine gets it to roll in. Great positioning and great entry pass from Katie Butts. Saved by Thompson for Alexander, who scores two. Great save and nice replay there. Russell for Butts. Butts a little too strong that time. Rebound by Mackenzie Ryan. Ryan, tricky dribble, gets right to the rim. Can't finish. Lots of Freeze hands there on the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds off of Kaylee Kilpatrick of the Port City Fog. Pretty good crowd on hand here this evening. I'm not sure it's quite as many as the home opener last Saturday across the parking lot. Butts inside for Tumwine, who gets the end one to go down. Eva Tumwine, third year here with the Freeze. It's not available to the Freeze last weekend. Foul goes on. I think Mackenzie Ryan. I thought I heard 9 there. It is Ryan's first. Done it out. Farwell back in. Farwell, one of 4 Fog players to be in double digits in their game last weekend. Tumwine finishes the 3-point play. Fog now doubling up. The Freeze doubling up the Fog. 36-18. Played just a minute here in quarter 2. Oh, nice give and go and nice finish by Farwell. Great assist for Alexander. But McCarthy into the post, Tamwine. Eva trying to back in, loses the handle on the ball. Picked up by Kilpatrick, who'll dribble to the front court and direct some traffic. Wants Alexander in the post. Back outside, Ryan, deep three. That one was wide. Left. McCarthy, Tamwine is going to launch from deep, and that one's going to rattle through. Farwell gets post position on Daly. Nice entry pass from Kilpatrick. Good conversion there by Port City. Russell on the drive off the foot. Picks it back up outside Tamwine. Back for Russell for three. That one two bouncer off the rim. Rebound. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow to the freeze. Robbie Daly, Jenny Enqua in. And Aaron Ingalls back in for Port City. McCarthy on the inbound. Picked off by Farwell. Farwell against Robbie Daly. Nice move, Farwell. A little too strong off the board, though. Now it's Robbie Daly to the front court. Daly looks to go right at Farwell, and it's going to be off of Daly. Eva Tamwine out and Amanda Russell back in. Freeze filling up the stat book here, and folks, you haven't been on the Lake website this week, get yourself on there, the mwba.ca. Check out the latest additions to the website. Box scores from all the games, stats, leaderboards, all this season powered by hoopsalytics.com. What a great addition to the league this year. Kilpatrick nowhere to go. Pass into the hands of Daly, and it's Robbie Daly the other way. Rebound McCarthy. Allie McCarthy makes two. And the way Hoopsalytics works, the game video was uploaded to Hoopsalytics after the game. Another timeout for the Fog coming here. Hoopsalytics does all the work to encode the stats. Takes about 24 to 48 hours for the turnaround, for them to get back to the league and then put up on the website. But all the stats you ever want in the Hoopsalytics program, and I've been like a kid in the candy store looking at that all week long since the games last weekend to see what Hoopsalytics is able to produce, and what a great addition it is to the league. And thanks to the Miramichi Hurricanes for suggesting that be added this year. Just done so much, and looking right now online at the league leaders. A great time to run through the league leaders. Points. Isiemi of the Lake City 56ers, 20.5 a game. Courtney Donaldson, Lauren Rainford, each with 18. Katie Butts, 13. And a great start to this game. Katie Daly also 13. Assists, Courtney Donaldson 5.5 a game. Lauren Rainford 5. Rebounds, Isiemi 11.5. Allie McCarthy 10.5. Courtney Kane Norden 9.5. Steals, Courtney Donaldson 3.5. Isiemi with also 3.5. Rainford and McCarthy 3 each. So check that out. As I say, give the folks at Hoopsalytics 24 hours or so to get the stats done after the video's uploaded. And check the box scores out. Great addition. Out of the timeout, Bastion for Enqua. For Russell. Russell goes hard to the rim, is going to be fouled by Aaron Ingalls. Amanda Russell gets established in her office down low. Countless points for Russell in the UNB uniform. Russell, the only player in UNB history to score 1,500 plus points, all in a UNB uniform. 1,526, that's 15.3 points per game, or even 100 games played. Three-time AUS first-team All-Star. I'll get into more of her resume when we have the opportunity. Freeze by 20. Ingalls into the painted area. Tough shot. Doesn't go down. Rebound to the Freeze and Enqua. We'll mention one other game in the association tonight. It's the Hornets and the Thunder. This is the Medavie game of the week, and the Freeze are showing themselves well here. Up 20, and it's Russell who tracks the rebound for McCarthy, who shoots a three. Enqua on the rebound, loose ball, Baston. Step back three-pointer. That one a little too strong. Finally, the Fog and Courtney Thompson come away with the ball. Thompson, 16 feet. Ryan from Wade, no, she's going to dribble instead. Hands off to Carr, who can't make it, and it's McCarthy who collects the rebound. Tipped out of bounds, though. Alexander and Kilpatrick back in for the Fog. And Coach Belding. Coach Belding, a third year with the Port City squad. Ryan for Alexander, 18-footer left short. McCarthy pushes it out, now slows up to run some offense. Enqua, Daly. McCarthy. Post for Russell, blocked, though, by Kilpatrick. Kick for Alexander. That's a baseline jumper for 2 points. Baston takes the three, makes the three. Substitutions waiting for both sides. Get in at the next stoppage of play. Daly picks up the loose ball. Freeze pass it forward for McCarthy. Cross-court pass caught by Russell. Russell's going to take that jump shot again. Doesn't make it this time. Chases the rebound, gets a hand on the rebound, and gets to the loose ball. That's going to be jump ball, possession arrow, Port City. We're going to have a bunch of subs here now. Bazanson for Port City. McDonald and Butts for the Freeze. 4:02 to go, first half. Freeze already with a 45 spot on the board. That's a big, big number. Farwell can't get it to bounce in. Tough luck again for the Fog. Getting some good shots, just not finding the bottom of the bucket. Credit to also the Freeze defense. Freeze with a miss. McDonald on the rebound, and Robbie Daly misses the drive to the bucket. Kilpatrick back to Farwell. Again, it doesn't go down. Really good looks for the Fog. Russell for McCarthy. Katie Butt squares. Finds Robbie Daly, who sneaks one up over the top of the rim. Rebound, though, for the Fog. Thompson, the little head nod to Alexander, who cuts. Ball back to Thompson on the drive. I think Robbie Daly got a piece of that. Russell down, and going to be a foul on Courtney Thompson, who immediately helps Amanda Russell back up. Katie Daly, Jane Boyle, Leah Travers in for the Freeze. Staying on the court, Eve McDonald and Katie Butts. Round out the Freeze 5. Ten to shoot, Boyle back to Katie Daly. That one hit out of bounds off the rim. Eve McDonald will check McKinley Bezanson. Now on the handoff with Danielle Alexander. Alexander on the rebound, put back. It doesn't go down. Port City is going to have to get the can opener out at halftime. Take that lid off the rim. Katie Butts with the finish inside for 2. Long shot, that one too strong. Rebound for Boyle. That was Dunnett on the miss. Daly along 2. Rebound Boyle. Boyle off glass, no good. Kilpatrick collects a carom. Lead pass for Courtney Thompson. Going to get the blocking foul on Katie Daly. Couldn't get in good guarding position there. Good run out by Courtney Thompson. Comes up with a little limp that time. Off the bench for Port City is number 11, Meg Ingles. Looks like it'll be a sub for the shooter. Thompson the make. 85% free throw shooter in her U-Sport career. Shows it off there with a 2 for 2 from the line. And it is Meg Ingles out of St. George and Fundy High School checking in. Ingles 5 points in that game against Miramichi, the lone game that the Fog have played. Travers, deep 3. That one finds the bottom of the bucket. Let's see if that wakes up Leah Travers. She had a tough shooting start here in the Maritime Women's Basketball Association. That's way deep. Got her feet set that time, and she may just need to see that ball go in once. She can be an incredibly streaky shooter. Let's see if the Freeze look for Travers again here in one of these next couple possessions. See if Travers is hot after that single make. There's Travers again. She lets fly again. Looks pretty good there too. Katie Daly on the dribble drive. Shot bounces off rim, off of a lot of hands there. And with 1 second on the shot clock, 21 on the game clock, it is off to Port City for the inbound. Kilpatrick on the catch. And they can play for 1. Shot clock should be off here. A little less time on the game clock there. The shot clock goes off. That shot missed. 5 to shoot for the Freeze for Katie Daly. Good defense there by Kaylee Kilpatrick to slow down the Freeze advance. 50-26 Freeze is your halftime score. Not sure if we're doing a halftime interview here or not, whether we're set up for an interview. I'll find that out. Yeah, post-game interview, just found that question out, so no halftime interview, folks. Come on back in 15 minutes. It will be second half action. Freeze 50, Fog 26. Hi fans, welcome back for the second half. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Women's Basketball Association here on YouTube and powered by Aurora Productions this evening. See a great number of the sponsors' logos going by there on screen, all important to this league, this team, and making this basketball happen for these women. Great stories around the league everywhere. Quick look at the league standings coming into this weekend. As soon as I can click the magic button here on the computer. Port City comes in 1-0. Halifax Thunder also 1-0. Fredericton, Lake City, and Miramichi 1-1. Moncton and the Hornets 0-1. Also on the schedule this evening, the Hornets and the Thunder, the Battle of Halifax. Thunder, perfect 21-0 in the regular season. Their only loss in this league was year one in the final to the Hornets. Also this weekend, Saturday 11th, 2 o'clock at Cole Harbour High School, Miramichi at the Lake City 56ers. The Hornets in Moncton for the Mystics home opener, 6 o'clock at Crandall University. And Sunday the 12th, the Hurricanes with the double dipper in Halifax, playing the Thunder, 3 o'clock at St. Mary's. Looking forward to next weekend. Quiet weekend, a Thursday game. Halifax and Lake City, 7 o'clock at the Sportsplex in Dartmouth. And Friday, the Mystics at the Hurricanes, 7 o'clock, Miramichi Valley High School. Of course, next weekend, the long weekend league traditionally has gone mostly quiet that weekend. And action picks back up in a big way the weekend of the 25th. Freeze ball to start the second half. They are up 24. 30-26 against Port City. We're back to the game starters for the Freeze and for the Fog as well. Travel called on the Freeze. Freeze start with Bailey Russell, Allie McCarthy, Katie Butts, Katie Daly, and Robbie Daly. For the Fog, it's Mackenzie Ryan, Erin Ingalls, Rachel Farwell, Courtney Thompson, and Kaylee Kilpatrick. That's Ryan. She's got a couple triples already in this game. Finding Farwell. Farwell on the dribble off for Thompson. And Ingalls. Ingalls, kick outside. Farwell. That one goes down. It's like Port City got the can opener out at halftime, took that lid off the rim. They were getting a lot of good shots, just weren't getting to go down. And there you see Farwell makes the long one. Russell with the catch against Farwell. Finds Butts. Butts with the shot. That one's too strong. Maybe the lid on the rim is only at this one end. Let's see how Port City can cut into this lead. Already have one triple. Farwell looking for another. Doesn't get it to go, and rebound is off the hands of Katie Butts. We're going to stay. Port City Fog. There you see the rebound up and fought for with Kilpatrick. Butts just loses it off the fingertips. Farwell inbounds. Thompson, Farwell, Kilpatrick for the triple. That one is good. 6-0 run to start the second half here for the Fog. Said to someone at halftime, this game's going to get a lot closer because this Fog team is just too good. The Freeze need to keep up the scoring. Missed there, rebound Kilpatrick. Danger here, that could be a triple on the run. Stead pulls up for two on the run. That's an 8-0 start to the quarter. Freeze will be looking for a timeout, I think, here coming up very quickly as Ryan made that last two. Lead already down to 16. Daly for Russell. Russell off the rim into the hands of Kilpatrick. Mackenzie Ryan gets it to go through. 10-0 run. And there's a timeout from the Freeze as the Fog have had a major breakthrough here in the second half. Cut what was 24 all the way down to 14 before the Freeze get on the board here in the half. There's a look and Coach Madeline Belding. Whatever adjustments they made at halftime thus far have worked. Good crowd here, and they're into it, enjoying this basketball and what high-level basketball it is in the league. There you see Kylie Speedy, who, of course, an ear injury for UNB, is on the bench in a coaching capacity with head coach Kevin Daly. Coach Daly also assisted by Anthony Ash and Ashley Shannon. That is Kylie Speedy, you see there in the white shirt with the coaching board. So a little timeout there to break the run. Good timeout, Coach Daly. Freeze need to settle in, get a score here. Let's see how long Coach Daly rides with this group if they don't get a bucket here. We'll go to the bench, maybe look for Sharp, who had a good first half. Russell took body that time from Farwell. Pass off to Katie Butts. Back to Bailey Russell. Russell on the drive, turn, stop, puts it up. Soft shot, but it rimmed out. What was happening to Port City in that first half. Port City can cut the lead even more. Ryan on the drive inside. Farwell blocked by Russell. Great block by Bailey Russell. Been a great number of games here watching Bailey's parents. Bridget and Bram playing a UNB uniform in this gym. Block called on Ryan and Katie Daly's drive. Send Katie Daly the line. 61% free throw shooter in 53 U Sport games played is Daly. Boyle in for Russell. Coach Daly goes to the bench. First substitution of the second half. Katie Daly gets the freeze on the board in the half. Explosive offensive capabilities on both these clubs. Daly makes them both. Freeze will take two from the free throw line. Slows down the momentum a little bit of this hard-charging Fog. Off for Kilpatrick on the screen and roll. Rebound Ingles, back for Ryan, deep triple. Bailey McCarthy was fighting for that rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. Off of, I think, Courtney Thompson. Freeze ball. Robbie Daly, front rim on the three. Rebound Ingles. For Ryan. Thought about the three. Instead, will drive over the shoulder pass. I think that will be Thompson going in line. It is Thompson going in line. Look at this on the replay. There you see the over-the-shoulder pass to the cutting Courtney Thompson, fouled by Jane Boyle. Here is Amanda Russell checking in. Farwell out. Meg Ingles in. Courtney Thompson on the line. Little bounce off the front of the rim and in for Thompson. Thompson led the Fog with 16 in the first game. Averaged over 10 a game last year for Port City. Looking inside for Russell. It's Ingles on the takeaway ahead for Ingles. Back for Ingles. And Kilpatrick can't get the triple to go down. But it's Meg Ingles tracking the rebound. Meg and Aaron Ingles both on Port City. And Bastion will check in for Robbie Daly. Kenzie Ryan on the drive. Boyle on the board. Off for Bastion. Katie Butts in deep for the lay-in. Nice look ahead and nice finish by Katie Butts. Kilpatrick was running interference in the front court. Just allowed Butts to leak right to the rim. There is Butts on the rebound. Off for McCarthy and Bastion. Boyle from the corner. That's a 2 for Jane Boyle. 2, says the official on the far side. Off for Ingles. Ingles against Russell. Nice move. Good defense there by Erin Ingles. By Amanda Russell. Better offense by Erin Ingles. Bastion for Butts and McCarthy. Allie McCarthy gets a little space. Picks up the dribble now. Lob inside for Butts. 5 to shoot. Oh, nice move, Katie Butts. Kelly Kilpatrick looking for a sub here. Ingles with the miss, rebound Bastion. McCarthy for Boyle. That one off the top of the backboard. Whistle blown and subs in for both sides. I'll just reset everyone here for Port City on the court. Ryan, Bezanson, Farwell, Alexander, and Carr. For the Freeze, Bastion, McCarthy, Boyle, Amanda Russell, and Eva Tamwine. Ryan on the handle, loses it off her own. Oh, I think the official missed that one. I don't think Bastion was anywhere near that ball. Referee Dan Wilton right on the scene, though. Trust his judgment over mine from this far away. Thought that was off of Ryan. That one's out, definitely off of the Freeze, no question that time. Inbound Farwell for Ryan. Back for Farwell and Bezanson. Farwell called for the walk. Good call that time. Leah Travers for Ann Bastion. Travers runs to the corner. Russell draws the foul on Carr. Little hand check foul there. Boyle. Tumwine, a little too much traffic for the Freeze, a little too close together. Bezanson picks off the pass from Ann Bastion. There's going to be a foul on Bastion and called 2 in the ball here on the grab. Official Dave Gallagher calling that one very tightly. Bezanson makes the first. 51 games played for the Reds is Bezanson. Miss on the second. Bezanson rarely missed in a Red uniform, 90% free throw shooter. But Fogg retained the ball on the offensive end. Farwell for Carr. Ryan on the dribble, picked off by Bastion. So Bastion gave the foul and steals the ball back. Travers for Russell. Russell on the drive against Carr. Nearly had the N1, did Amanda Russell. Courtney Thompson will check in momentarily. They'll send Russell to the line. Great replay from the fine folks at Aurora. Thanks again. You see the sponsorship banners all around here. Royale, Medavie, ALC, Cushman Wakefield at the league level. Supporting the New Brunswick teams. Of course, Support for Sport also in Nova Scotia, supporting the Nova Scotia group. And just the large number of free sponsors on board as well. And thanks to all of them, whether you're supporting in kind or supporting in some other way. Valley Graphics, Capital Service Commission, TRL, Wilson Coors, Domino's, Blueberries NB, Gemtech, Dr. Amber Andrews, Rocket, Credit Union. This goes on and on. Back in play here. That's Alexander on the drive against Tumwine. Good defense by the former Red Tumwine. Eva coaching FHS girls JV level this past season. What a great floor leader. She's going to be just an outstanding coach. She gets a little bit more seasoning at that level. Katie Daly from 15. Freeze pushed the lead back to 20. It was cut all the way to 16 by the Fog. Out of the corner, it's Farwell. Tough shooting day here for Farwell. Shots are all looking good. A little tricky dribble from Thompson. Thompson into the painted area. Was looking for a cutter, and they got a little malfunction at the junction there. Kilpatrick in for Carr. Robbie Daly checks in for Eva Tumwine. Bailey Russell also in, and Jenny Enqua for the Freeze. There's Travers. Let's fly with a three. That one, round and out for Leah Travers. That one had everything but twine. There's Farwell on the drive, and she finishes that one. Nice little lefty off the glass. Thompson on the steal, the rebound, and the score. Nice little scoring run that time for the Fog. And Fog were looking for the head contact on that Thompson putback. Didn't get it. I didn't see it in game action, but I did see Courtney Thompson making a little adjustment there to the, I'll say hair elastic. I don't know exactly what that is. Post play, so I wouldn't doubt that there might have been some head contact there. Inside for Alexander, nice entry. Alexander draws the foul, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. Second foul on Travers, Alexander to the line. Danielle Alexander, second year at Mount A. 8 points a game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. 64% free throw shooter. 26 points, 5 rebounds on 11 of 14 shooting in the semifinal loss to the eventual champion UKC. Port City tracks the rebound. Adjustment there on the scoreboard. 63 is the right score. Travers can't get the triple to go. Enqua and Alexander tied up on the rebound. And we're going to stay Freeze basketball. 32 seconds to go here in the third quarter. So a slower scoring quarter by far for the Freeze. Off the jump and the tie up. We're going to stay Freeze ball. Freeze basketball slowing down here a little bit. That's going to be off the foot of Travers. And backcourt called. .21 on the game clock, 14 shot clock here as the Fog inbound. I was just listening to the conversation between the official and the Port City bench. Going to be out of bounds off of the Fog. I think Alexander was looking for a cutter that wasn't there. And with 14 seconds to go, just under in the quarter, Freeze can hold for the last shot. And if it's a triple, they can be up by 20. Shot missed by Daly, rebound by Russell, still 3 to shoot. Russell shoots and makes the triple. Boy, I like it when the players make me look smart. 66-46, and do they ever have to work hard to make me look smart? So the Freeze were up by 24 at half. They're up by 20 after 3 quarters as Port City had cut it down, I think as low as 14, maybe even lower than that. But the Freeze with a nice push to end the quarter. Freeze depth coming into play. This is the second Freeze home game. Freeze are off after this one for quite a stretch, as mentioned, because of the Victoria Day long weekend. Took me a minute to go through my Rolodex of holidays in my head to get that one right. They don't play again until the 25th when they travel to Halifax to take on the Hornets. 7 p.m. at MSVU on the Saturday. The Sunday, they will play at Lake City at 2 o'clock at Cole Harbour High. Port City after this one, they are also off until the 25th, where they play also in the Halifax area at the Thunder, and the 26th versus the Hornets. 2 o'clock, pardon me, 3 o'clock. Oh, no time listed on the Port City Thunder game, but 3 o'clock on the Hornets game. Port City next to home versus the Freeze on Thursday, May 30th, 7 p.m. at UNBSJ. And that's going to be a Rogers TV game. Rogers picking up 3 games here in New Brunswick this season. 1 each in St. John, Moncton, and Fredericton. A little exciting twist there added on to the league. Fog ball to go here in Q4. Inside for Kilpatrick against Butts. That's money. Oh, Kilpatrick left that one short. She usually doesn't miss many of those, and you can tell by her reaction there. She thinks she sort of scored it. A little conversation here about whose ball this is going to be, and we're going to stay Port City. So Port City starts Aaron Ingalls, Kaylee Kilpatrick, Rachel Farwell, Mackenzie Ryan, who just inbounded, and Courtney Thompson. That's the starting 5 for Port City. There is Ryan. Deep 3. I think someone got a piece of that. As well, someone got a piece of Farwell's putback attempt for the Freeze. That's Ann Bastion. Front rim on the three-pointer Bastion with Leah Travers, Ali McCarthy, Bailey Russell, and Katie Butts. Courtney Thompson with the race down court for the lay-in for 2. Lead 18 now for the Freeze. I'm going to stick around post-game. We'll have a post-game interview. Butts got to the rim, but left that runner just a bit short. Ingalls on the take, scores 2. Travers pick up her 3rd foul. Will send Ingalls to the line. So another good quarter start here for the Fog. Already a 4-0 run, can be 5-0 here with a free throw make. Freeze got a good look in their possessions. That one bounces off. Butts on the rebound, and Katie Butts is going to play point guard into the front court. Finds Ali McCarthy. McCarthy, quiet scoring game. Travers, nothing on that step back 3-point attempt. Travers comes up that time shaking the hand. Not sure if there was a little contact from Travers or just a strange release on the ball. Or contact with Thompson, rather. There is Thompson on Travers. For Farwell. Inside for Thompson. Good position. Butts, I think, might have got a piece of that one. Out of bounds. We're going to go off of the freeze, and it's going to stay Port City possession. Down 14. A scored here would be really big. Inbounded, though, right to Travers. Oh, nice pass from McCarthy. Russell tried to do the give back. Subs in. Robbie Daly, Jane Boyle. In for Ann Bastian and Leah Travers. Shot clock being reset here to 20. Called out of bounds off of Port City. Inbound for Russell. Butts on the outside, guarded by Kilpatrick. Not where the Freeze want Katie Butts to be dribbling the ball. Keeps it under control, though, for McCarthy. McCarthy loses the handle to the long arms of Kaylee Kilpatrick. To the corner for Ingles. Ingles fakes, now drives. And fouled by McCarthy. Rachel Farwell, not Erin Ingles. Rachel Farwell will go to the line. Veteran Robbie Daly gets the Freeze together here to talk about this. Freeze been stuck here at 66 for the first 2 minutes of this quarter. That's going to be the 5th Port City Fog point, so a 5-0 run to start the quarter. Cuts a 20 lead to 15. And make it 14 with the clock stopped and still lots of time to play. Ingles on McCarthy. Will be a push on Kilpatrick as Katie Butts hits the deck. In for McCarthy. Bailey Russell, Robbie Daly. Three-pointer doesn't go for Katie Butts. Rachel Farwell gets out the Windex, gives a glass of wipe, comes away with the ball. Ryan blocked by Bailey Russell. That's the length of Russell. Loose ball, though, picked up by Courtney Thompson. Numbers the other way now for the Fog. And the Freeze quickly get back to slow that down. Corner kick deflected by Boyle off of Farwell. Good hands by Jane Boyle. Boyle, one of those players in her UNB career who just very quietly did a lot of great things. You can see it here in the Freeze uniform as well. Boyle's first year in the MWBA. And folks, you want to learn all about the MWBA, new podcast out. Pleased to be co-hosting that one along with 4-time ACAA champion Kat Korovets. Korovets also 2-time member of the Hornets and winner in the first year here in the league. Korovets to the winner's circle a long time. I lucked out with that podcast partner. hoopsourway.podbean.com. Go to the league website. Check out the About menu, and you can find the link right there to that podcast. Give that a listen. We put out our first episode this week. Commissioner Jen McKenzie as our guest in the initial episode. Kilpatrick loses the handle out of bounds. Billy Russell out for Amanda Sharp. Jenny Enqua in for Katie Butts. Freeze substitutions. Yeah, Jen McKenzie joined us. We chatted through all the off-season changes, the rule changes, the schedule changes, the new additions, all of those things. Talked about the week 1 games. Look forward to the week 2 games. So yeah, catch up on that, and we're going to try to do that about once a week throughout the season with guests from around the league. So many great stories to tell. Look forward to getting that going. Late in the shot clock, it's going to be knocked out of bounds off of the Freeze. Timeout, Freeze. The Freeze, 4 minutes in, haven't got any points on the board here in quarter 4. Score in from the other game going on after 3 quarters. The Thunder up 78-44 on the Hornets. In the Hornets. Oh, that's a road game. That is at SMU, so that's hosted by the Thunder. So the Hornets could drop to 0-2 here with the loss, and I know they had not had much opportunity to practice together prior to their game last weekend. Freeze come out on fire in this one. They're up 31-13 after the first. 50-26 at the half. 66-46 at quarter time, but it's a 6-0 run for the Fog to start quarter 4. We played about 4 minutes thereof. Timeout there by the Freeze to reset things. Set up some offense and defense. This one's a long way from over. This Fog team can go on a scoring run, no question. And it continues there. Farwell. Thought that one was down when I said that. I anticipate sometimes I'm going in just a little too much. Down on the floor today. Usually when I'm working this gym for Stu, I'm up in my perch in the pit. This time I'm courtside. Privileged to be down here as well. Always privileged to be on the call for this league. Just love it, and this high level of basketball and the impact the league makes. So many lives. Russell uses the body, works inside on Farwell. That little one-hander off the glass. She scored so many times. It's another 2 here. Russell was 6 or 8 here in her league debut to this point, maybe even more than that. Late shot clock, Bazanson with the teardrop. $14-point game, under 5 to go. Russell looking for Enqua, knocked out to Ali McCarthy. Can't get it to go, but it's Boyle on the rebound. Boyle with the N1 big bucket as that one falls through the tin. There you see Boyle on the putback. Gets the nice bounce off the heel of the rim. Great replay. Eva Tumwine checks in for Jenny Enqua. Freeze depth showing in this one. And with everyone present here, they are almost everyone this evening. Freeze can just run players in and out, keep everyone fresh. Bazanson with the run out. Good outlet pass from Kilpatrick. Lead back to 14. Russell finishes inside. You got to keep Russell from getting established in there. She gets you in there deep as she is on that one. There's not much you can do. She's just too good on the inside. Travers checks back in, as does Katie Daly. Kilpatrick, triple. So the lead 13. 4 minutes to go. Stay in this one. Stay tuned to this. This is going to be a good finish. Front rim there. Boyle on the boards again for Travers. Launches a three. That one too strong. But again, it's Boyle on the offensive end. And Boyle's three no good. That's 3 offensive rebounds in a possession as Eva Tumwine picks that one up. Is going to go out of bounds off of the freeze over to the Fog. Kenzie Ryan will check in for Besançon. Great minutes from Besançon for the Fog. Ingles, Kilpatrick, fake the three, now drives into traffic, draws a foul. Oh, called for the offensive foul. I thought for sure that was going to be a freeze foul on that one. Have to watch that one again. Tumwine, oh, rounding out on the three-point attempt. Boyle gets the reach in that time. Kaylee on the turnaround. Offensive foul called on Aaron Ingles on the rebound action. .301 to go. The freeze by 13. Boyle looking inside for Tumwine, deflected out of bounds by Kilpatrick. 11 on the shot clock as the freeze and Amanda Russell inbound. A little 4-flat action here, screen, Tumwine on the roll. There is Tumwine jumper. Too strong. Farwell on the rebound. Long pass ahead. No connection on the touchdown out the back of the end zone that time. Subs in for the freeze, McCarthy and Bastion. 6 and 12. 2:35 to go. Bastion on the handle for Tumwine. 10 to shoot. She launches one. And fouled by Kilpatrick. There you see. Foul called. No complaints from Kaylee on that call. Eva Tumwine to the line. Eva, an 80% free throw shooter at UNB, makes the first. Eva, 124 U Sport games played. Makes them both a couple subs. Carr and Alexander in for Kilpatrick and Ingles. Ryan guarded by Bastion. Off for Courtney Thompson. Thompson for Alexander and Ryan. Good defense by Ali McCarthy. The freeze. Collect the rebound. Katie Daly ahead for Eva Tumwine. The potato's just a little too hot for Eva. Katie Daly out Bailey Russell in for the freeze. And Avery Allward, number 15, in for Port City. Carr for Ryan. Minute 42 to go. Ryan. Too strong. Rebound Russell. That's Bailey. Ball deflected by Thompson into the hands of Allward. Thompson. No good there, off to McCarthy. More subs waiting for Port City. Will be Dunnett and Ingalls set to check in. 2-pointer made by the Freeze. Ryan on the drive. McCarthy on the run out with Bastion. Bastion powered step, looks to hand it back to Ali McCarthy. Into the final minute of play here. The Freeze are going to win this one. A couple subs in. For Port City. Reminder to stick around after this one. We will have an interview. Reminder also coming up this weekend. The 12th, Miramichi at Halifax under 3 o'clock SNU. That's the Sunday, but the Saturday games, Miramichi at Lake City, 2 o'clock Cole Harbour, Hornets at Moncton, 6 o'clock Crandall, and then the Sunday game, Miramichi at Halifax under 3 o'clock SMU. Thursday, Hornets at Lake City, 7 p.m. Zatzman Sports Complex, Dartmouth. And Friday the 17th, Moncton at Miramichi. Fredericton next in action, the 25th. Fredericton next home game, not until June 2nd against Lake City. So the Freeze will move to 2-1, 2 wins at home. The loss at Miramichi last Sunday. It's the win that the Freeze were looking for before they go out on the road to Miramichi and have a bit of a break here in their schedule. Port City will drop to 1-1. Long three, short by Dunnett. Dunnett out of Sussex. See, comes up short on that one. 35 seconds to go. Freeze to the front court. They're going to have to shoot once. That's Enqua looking inside for Tumwine. Can't get it to go over Carr. Jump ball. Tie up that time by Eve McDonald. Eve, quick feet. Also a really good rebounder. Sneaky good at getting to the boards. Meg Ingalls looks inside for Avery Allward, back for Meg Ingalls. That's no good. Rebound Jenny Enqua off for Ann Bastion. Final 5 seconds of this one. Bastion will just pull up, hand it off, and the clock will expire here. The Freeze lead this one pretty much wire to wire. 31-13 after the first. 50-26 at the half. 66-46 and 77-59. That's an 18-point margin of victory for the Freeze. Players of the game will be presented, and we will have an interview. So stick right here. I'm just going to put the headset on mute, get over to the interview position, and away we'll go for an interview coming up momentarily. Joined now by Bailey Russell. Bailey, your parents played in this gym. What does it mean to you to play here?
I mean, it's pretty cool to follow after them, so keeping the legacy going, I guess.
You absolutely are keeping the legacy going. You've got 3 games under your belt here in the Maritime Women's Basketball Association. What's this quality of play compared to where you've played all season long?
I would say it's definitely a lot more physical. You're playing with some older women, so they're going to bump you, and you just got to get used to it, I guess, but it's definitely different.
And a very deep Freeze team this year. How do you like your teammates?
I really love them. They're all awesome. They're all super talented and hilarious, so it's fun to be around them.
This is a strong Port City team. That starting 5 that Port City puts out. You guys came out really early, scored a whole lot of points in the first quarter. Was that the game plan, really, to come out really hard?
Yeah, I mean, last weekend we saw what happened when we don't, so this weekend we came into it knowing that we got to change something and just go from the start.
Yeah, there's no days off here in the Maritime Women's Basketball Association. We've got a bit of a long layover now to your next games in Halifax. Road trip down there against 2 tough teams. Tell me what you're looking forward to in the road trip.
Just, I don't know, it's been a while since I've been down to Halifax, so getting some new competition and playing some new girls, and it's going to be awesome. So yeah.
It is awesome. The stories from around the league are awesome. Congratulations on the win, and congratulations to your awesome start here in the league.
Thank you.
Thanks, folks. The Freeze take this one. Come on back. I think it's early June the Freeze are back in action, June 2nd, if I recall correctly, on home court in May 25th on the road. Check that out as well. All here on the Maritime Women's Basketball Association YouTube page. For everyone here at the Freeze, I'm Bill Gibson. Have a great night.